The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. In a... Video. Serves That's a... The world holds dear is...
Order guide you. Solidify.
Sharing my knowledge.
Witness the power of Guhua.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
I will have order.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Ha!
Order guide you.
Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse.
Inazuma shines eternal!
This is order. Gather.
escape!
You'll get my help. Don't be a
Torn to
killjoy!
oblivion! Shine down!
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
The Temple of Wisdom. This may turn.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Make yourselves at home. Grow.
Time to let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
This is where you fall. Witness my rod.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Rain cutter. Rain outline your fate.
Torn to oblivion!
Laid bare. This is where you fall.
Mighty mythical beast!
Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Many happy returns! Alley-oop!
This may turn a little. Yeah.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Mighty mythical beast! Many happy returns!
Order guide you.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Rain cutter! No, my sword! Huh? A sight to behold.
Emerge. Right here.
This is order. Solidify.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse.
I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Witness the power of Gugwa. A sight to behold.
Right now. Right here.
Order guide you.
Grow.
Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! So rude!
Make yourselves at home.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your...
Now you shall perish.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little.
Let me weave you a verse.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Sakura swirl! My apologies! Whirling snow! Ice the ice!
Eat this! Nice and spicy. Make yourselves at home.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Rain!
Torn to oblivion.
My hammer.
Boba, get them!
Have a load of this.
Sharing my knowledge.
Detoxifying heat.
Rain cutter!
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
At the frying pan, into the fire! Make yourselves at home! Grow!
Let me weave you a...
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Nice and spicy!
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn.
Solidify!
Hey!
No, my sword!
Shine down!
This is order! Stabilize!
Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge!
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
I see everything!
Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate.
Stabilize!
Hey!
Shine down!
Gather!
I see everything!
There is no escape!
Hey,
Rain outlines your fate.
Gather!
everyone hold hands.
Shine down!
Solidify!
I see everything.
Illusion shattered!
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. now you shall perish!
The name's Shikanoin Heizo, sharpest.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
All the world holds dear. Backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
The cohort of truth-seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is growth serum.
What's empathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize. The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left? Determined, presumably, to always...
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you?
Over here! I found it! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
Can't you just destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizzi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty? Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizzi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
This is the last one. The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history...
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but so Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue. The problem is, all 3 truths are the
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone.
The reason we argued about who was as surely as we will follow the clock.
We will never argue again.
Is that all there is to it? Overthinking it would be equally pointless.
Could you be any more cryptic?
Whatever happens to...
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today, then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible!
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
How did this happen?
Cappe, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words? What did he say?
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
Ugh, you could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boberano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Don't worry, Boberano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him? My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
So, Cappe's not dead?
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up. Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cappe isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No! There's a need! Huge need!
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal, the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere. Excuse me. Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
No, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
Crime seems too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed. He was fake.
What? So case closed?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with... Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which...
But didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of...
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house. Then, as for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then.
Do we really think he's... Traveler? Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're...
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Halo.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Halo, halo, cek, cek, cek.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance? Someone was
Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was... to keep the toy tame, and in terms of...
I'm not...
Welcome to Pine.
Mind you...
Sounds... Still, a missing pickaxe.
A bottle of growth. There's a whole invest...
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
If it was the pickaxe...
Actually, but... Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it...
Ah, you're back. How's a toilet?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cape fell looked up. It could have been deliberate.
Oh, no, you...
We should be good now. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? So you're the attacker!
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, so all I can say is... Catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in Greece, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath.
Yep.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Kemaren Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time.
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did so, catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Pcnya Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
I'm beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
Meledak.
All right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. Time to come clean. I am the narrator. Anyway,
Why are you suddenly...
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't. The truth is, I was one of the... I know they say that fairy tales are just made up. The reason why Constellation... Then her cat trod up. The goddess of fate was taught. So when she saw...
Who would have thought?
You're not a fictional... Every day that I... The only reason the three... But as it turned out, they just... I have to motivate them to... And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here.
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced... Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape Bobarano. If the three of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, over all these years...
Oh, my poor child. There's what...
Ah! Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you?
The reason fairy tales are suitable for fairy tales may be worked, but let there be no
Goddess!
The line that's separate, but now you wish to break free.
Necromorph?
Just...
Oh, poor detective.
So...
My head's spinning.
Sorta. We chased him until he's...
Does he really think...
Ah, that was my bad. I thought it...
You... Never mind.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat...
Anyway,
There is a world beyond...
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime?
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But maybe the reason if someone ever can...